We're going to be focusing on lower extremity pronation and supination with this activity. So first, you're going to go ahead and take a step forward. Doesn't have to be a huge stride. We're not lunging down, but just kind of a normal step. From there, you're going to shift all of your weight into that front leg. An easy way to tell if all that weight's in that front leg is if you lift your leg, you don't change kind of that loading mechanics. Or you can just think of lifting that leg. If your weight's not all the way forward, if you think of lifting this leg, you just know you can't. Versus here, if you think of lifting it, okay, no problem. From there, you're gonna make sure that that weight is in the ball of your foot. Your heel stays in contact with the ground. We just don't have any weight in it. So you'll have a slight bend in your knee. And then I want you to go ahead and bring that weight to the inside edge of your foot, but keep the outside edge of your foot in contact with the ground. Another thing to be aware of is we're not just letting this knee drop in. However, if you're looking at it, it'll kind of be aimed at that big toe or between the big toe and your second digit. So from there, you're gonna go ahead, you can have your hands on your hips, and you're gonna rotate and drop your pelvis towards that forward knee. With this, we're not just rotating through the shoulders, but the shoulders are moving with the pelvis. And as you drop that hip, we're not letting that knee come out or losing pressure under that big toe knuckle. From there, you're gonna drive into the ground with that forward foot, and you're gonna step forward with your opposite leg. As you step forward, your hips will become square, and you'll go ahead and step forward. Something to be aware of is when we're thinking of the pressures in the foot, as you square those hips, that pressure will move slightly closer to the outside edge of the foot, but don't lose contact under that big toe knuckle. And then we'll step. And same thing, weight's inside edge of the foot. As you drop your hip towards, drive, and step. Another thing to focus on is don't just let that foot go out to the side. So keep that foot relatively straight, weights in that front leg, inside edge of the foot, dropping hip without compensating through the knee, driving, squaring, stepping, descending. Another thing to be aware of as you're doing this is your chest doesn't have to be up and eyes on the horizon. A lot of times we'll just compensate through our low back. If you can get in this position without letting your pelvis drop forward, kind of a different conversation, but if that pelvis just drops, belly button pokes forward, go ahead and try to pull those ribs and pelvis closer together. You might even find yourself leaning slightly. Again, we're here, not compensating through the low back, driving, stepping, stepping.